Three little pigs. Now, once upon a time, there were three little pigs. Oh, and they loved each other very much. Yes, they did. And they had a dream that one day they'd go out to Hollywood and get on one of those shows like America's Got No Talent. And they would sing their favorite song. So every day, they would practice their favorite song. Here it is. Oh.
I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I really like to be. And if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
I mean, how could Howard Stern put that down? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But the day came, these little pigs, they grew up and they had to leave home. So with much snorting and crying, yeah, they said goodbye to each other. And the first little pig, she went to build her own house, and she made it out of what, everybody? You remember the story? Out of straw, that's right. She made a nice little straw cottage, and it had windows and a little roof, and it had a door. And she was inside her straw cottage, and she was making cookies, when who should come down the road? The big bad wolf. And he was singing this song. He was singing. Well, he smelled that pig. Yeah, take that applause. That's great, wonderful. Yeah. And he went up to the door of that straw house. He knocked on it, and the first little pig came to the door and said,
"Who is it?"
And the big bad wolf said, "You want some pizza?"
Pizza man. You want some pizza?
And the little pig said,
"Pizza man, you're the big bad wolf."
And the big bad wolf said,
Then little pig, let me in.
And the pig said,
"Not by hair, my chin, chin, chin."
and the wolf said,
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So the wolf puffed and puffed. He blew that straw house down. He chased that pig. He was so hungry he chased her. But thankfully, she got away. And the wolf said,
Food.
yeah. The little pig went to her sister's house. And her sister was making one of these nice A-frames. Like you see, here in the mountains off Moore Springs somewhere, or near Hanging Rock State Park. Beautiful A-frame. And they were inside and they were making cookies. But who should come down the road again but the big bad wolf. He knocked on the door. The second little pig came to the door and said,
"Who is it?"
And the big bad wolf said, TV?
Satellite TV. You want some satellite TV?
And the pig said, I got satellite TV.
"I got satellite TV." To the big bad wolf.
And the big bad wolf said,
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So the wolf huffed and puffed. And he blew that house down and he chased those two pigs. He chased them. He wanted some pigs, but thankfully they were slippery and he got away. And again the wolf said,
Phooey.
yeah. And they went to their sister's house, the smart pig. And she had built one of these, faux mansions out of brick, you know what I'm talking about? And it had a fireplace and a chimney, and they were all in the rec room making s'mores, having a great time. But who should come down the road but the big bad wolf? He went up to that brick mansion and he knocked on the door. And the third little pig came to the door and said,
"Who is it?"
And the big bad wolf said, health insurance.
Health insurance. Want some health insurance?
And the pig said,
Oh my gosh.
and the pig said,
Who can afford health insurance?
yeah.
That is so funny.
Then I'll huff, and I'll
Little
puff.
pig.
Little pig. Let me in.
And the pig said,
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
and the wolf said,
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
so the wolf huffed and puffed. He huffed and puffed some more. He huffed and puffed some more. And then he started coughing because he never did his exercises and went to the gym. He was terribly out of shape. Then he got the big idea to go around the back of the house and climb up on top of the roof and come down the chimney, but the pigs had a fire going in the fireplace. So when he came down the chimney, he burned his tail and he ran screaming out into the yard. And he promised never to eat meat again.
I will never eat meat again.
Well, eventually the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf became good friends, and they all went out to Hollywood together, and they got on that America's Got No Talent show, and they took their brick house with them, and they all sang their favorite song. Everybody, let's sing.
Oh, I wish I were an